Oh no, can you see up my shorts?
Should we move it?
I don't know. Should I move? Are we live?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
that didn't help any.
Whoa! All right.
Do you want the blanket? There's a blanket right there.
It's chilly in here.
Hello, we're live. How are we doing, everybody?
Hello. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
All the zero viewers, hello.
Yep. So that's an interesting one because do you consider yourself a real viewer? Because some people don't think zero is a real number, but I do.
Oh.
Yeah. So happy Friday, Amanda.
Happy Friday, Bill. Sorry we haven't been back here in a while.
It's been a minute, but this is our second of the year, so we're averaging one a month.
Here we go. Hey, that works.
Yeah. And I'm very happy to be back because I miss doing this.
Yeah, me too. I just have not been in the right state of mind the past few weeks, to be honest.
I understand that completely. I live in that state of mind.
Yeah.
So it is. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm scared.
So the game Taboo, or you know the game where you put the phone on your head and it has words?
Yeah, I have it. You want to play it? You want to play it really quick?
Maybe, yeah. Because my question is, do you think you and I would be better than average?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. You want to try?
Too.
Should we try?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so excited. I played this at the bar the other day with my friends, and we had such a good time.
It's fun.
It was so funny. Yeah.
Okay.
So categories are accents and impressions, just kidding, pop culture, acted out, Hey Mr. DJ, superstars, Animals Gone Wild, blockbuster movie, icons, legends, and stars.
What do you want to do?
I don't know a lot of movies. Acting it out would be hilarious. Let's do that one.
All right.
I think it would be really funny.
All right, let me.
You want to be the forehead?
Let me try first.
Okay.
What do I do?
You back is toss away, forward is you got it. So put it in front of your. Okay, you passed it.
Flute. Playing the flute. Playing trumpet. You're in the band. Whoa, you're
No, okay, you're Scottish. You wear a skirt. You wear a kilt. Yeah.
Oh, bagpipe.
Yes.
Oh, okay, bagpipe.
So and then go forward
like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Silence. Take off your coat. You're coming in for a meeting. If you're a doctor, hang it up. Coat rack. Oh, clothesline.
Yep. Now go forward.
Okay, what are the words again? What's the category?
Acting it out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I'm really not allowed to use words. But...
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I can't say use your words. Makeup, mascara, putting on, going out. It's a date. Mirror, brush, tweezers, eyelash. That was scary. You are on a pogo stick.
I'm so bad at this.
Well, we just told people we're going to be good. All right, you go.
I'm bad at acting things out.
All right.
But you might be better at it.
I like the words better.
Okay. We'll try this, and then we'll try the superstars next. How about that?
All right. I was going to try to do 3 for you. Oh, okay.
Cleaning a table. Cleaning. Tidying up. Dusting.
There it is. Oh.
Spider-Man? Oh, giving fluids.
There you go. Oh, okay.
Giving blood.
Oh. In the Olympics.
Oh, pole vaulting?
Close.
Gymnastics?
There it is. Pass.
I just pretended I got that right.
Okay, I don't do this.
Shower?
Yep. Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1.
Skydiving? Parachuting. Parasailing.
Off a cliff.
Oh, cliff diving.
Oh.
Cliff jumping.
Oh. Bungee jumping.
Oh.
Time's up.
Okay. We did pretty good on that one. You're better at acting out.
I passed on swinging.
Oh, okay. Hey, we did pretty good. I'm proud of us for that one. All right, now let's try the actual
That stressed me out.
We'll try, let's try superstars.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
So remember, back is away, forward is we got it.
Yeah.
Don't know. Go back. Oh, I should have said she was on Saturday Night Live.
Tina Fey.
So this is not. Go back. I don't even know how to even explain that. She has big lips. She's on Keeping Up with Kardashians.
Is it Kim? Chloe?
No,
Courtney?
no, it's the
The
one.
mom?
No, it's the youngest sister.
I thought I went through them all.
No,
Chloe? Courtney?
no, it's
Kim?
the one that doesn't have the last
Oh!
name Kardashian.
Elizabeth.
No,
I don't know her.
Kylie. So go back.
Oh. How did I forget you, Kylie?
He is the host. He was the host of a late night comedy show, The Soup,
Oh, yeah.
and he was
John?
also
No.
on 30 Rock.
Yeah.
And
Can't
he
remember
was
his
the
name.
tall guy, Joe McHale. All right, go back.
Was he on
He was also on
Community?
30 Rock. Or I mean, he was also on Community.
Yeah.
And then he's also a rapper, singer, actor, writer, comedian.
Oh, we're talking about now?
Yes.
I thought we were talking about John
No, we're
McHale
talking-
still. Sorry. Who was it?
God, Donald Glover. I'm so bad at this. I'm good at guessing, but I'm bad at explaining.
All right. Let's get it.
I think that's says something about me.
Okay. Get ready.
Okay.
When it started counting down, I was like, how do I act out 3? Oh, 2, 1. Oh, he was the president and his dad was the president.
George W. Bush.
Yep. Okay, he's one of my favorite actors. He was in Limitless. He got Academy Award nominated with Jennifer Lawrence for the Bipolar movie.
Bradley Cooper.
Don't know. Pass. Okay, she was one of the writers on The Office. Very funny.
Tina Fey?
Then she had a spinoff show. The
Oh,
Office.
Mindy Kaling.
Yep. Okay, she is a daughter of famous parents. She was in Pitch Perfect. Her dad was a
Anna
Beach Boy.
Kendrick?
Dad was a Beach Boy.
I have no idea whose dad
okay,
was a Beach Boy.
pass.
Okay.
Okay, her dad saw a UFO when he was flying his plane into Phoenix one time in 1997.
That's a very niche example.
I know, right? She's an actress. I don't know.
Great.
I don't know what she was in. Carrie Russell Terrier.
Okay.
Joy Behar.
I
But
don't know
she
who
is
the
she a,
crap that is. Oh, Iggy Azalea. You should have said boo 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 boo.
Couldn't come
That would
up
have been
with
funny.
it.
Oh, Rebel Wilson. Oh, that's who you're. Okay.
Was she in Pitch Perfect?
She was. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That makes sense.
Let me do one more.
You want to put it on your head?
Yeah.
Should we do the music one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I kind of like how people can see this on the screen when you're doing it.
Seems like a lot of words. Is it a song title?
Do. I can't even. Okay, just skip it.
What
I
was
can't even
it?
explain it. Party rock anthem.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I don't skip that one too. This is the song that these two guys wrote about. When I was 8, I thought that I was gay, and I told my parents.
Is it 21?
No,
It's the other
no.
one?
It's the dude that sings Thrift Shop.
Oh, Macklemore.
Yes. Do 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 do. The same singer that sings Sunday Morning. Sunday morning rain is calling.
Oh.
It's the other one. Do do do
Lana Del Rey?
do. No, Maroon 5. She will be loved.
Oh, shit. He sounds like a girl.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Abbey Road.
Beatles.
Yes. It was All You Need Is Love.
Oh.
Do 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 do. You're done. Time's up.
I don't think that's how that goes, is it?
All you need is love. Do, 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 do.
Oh, bah, bah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Do one more. Let's do one more music.
All right.
Did we do music last time? No,
Mm-mm.
we did stars.
All right.
Okay. Try shouting close enough. Why does it say that? I saw this band on January 21st of last year at the Hard Rock Casino. This was a big hit. She's a
She's a brick house.
Mhm.
I don't know who sings that
Commodores.
song, but we'll get it.
I can play this on the guitar. It's by the band that sings the song that is about look at the stars.
Look how they shine for
Yeah.
Coldplay.
Yeah.
Yellow.
No, it's the other one. It has lots of has 2 letters in it that we don't use very often.
What?
Oh,
It's fine. We'll get it. I
okay. You just gave me a clue for this band and I missed it.
The Beatles.
No, before that one, I missed it.
Maroon 5.
Yep. And the
Sunday morning, she will be loved.
the other one starts with an S. Oh, can I say that? Okay, it's in my cabinet next to my salt.
Pepper.
The other one, the big
What?
Sugar.
Sugar.
Okay, she died, which is really ironic because the name of the song is about where she went before she got out.
Trying to make me go to
That's the
rehab.
one, yep.
Those ones are hard. Okay.
I feel like we're better than we're showing.
I know. I just feel like the categories suck.
I think it's because we're on TV and I'm nervous.
Yeah. Should we do pop culture?
Yes. Oh shit. Hell no. I don't know any pop culture. Okay. Oh, he plays for the Lakers, and I'm really pissed at him because he got Luka Doncic to play with him. He's the best ever. Kobe.
James.
Yeah. Oh, I love this kid. He reminds me of my kid. He was in Dune. He's been in
Timothy
everything.
Chalamet.
Yep. Okay. This is a play that I saw. It's a musical, and I was pissed because I spent the main number, which is Gravity, in the bathroom.
Wicked.
Yep. He's the quarterback for the Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
He's your husband.
My husband.
Shout out Joseph Lee. Okay, this is a Disney movie. It's the second one they made, and it's about people that live in
Moana?
Hawaii. Yep. Okay, this is a movie that has a word that could be really pejorative. Pass on it.
There you go.
Oh, okay, she is badass on Saturday Night Live, where she can do everybody's voice, imitate it.
Kate
when she
McKinnon?
sings.
Oh,
Little girl.
Ariana Grande?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got that one.
What
Baby
if-
girl Birkin bag. Oh, okay. That's funny. Okay.
Baby girl. That's where I was like, that could be pejorative.
It's a very
I didn't see
risque
it. Did I
movie.
say? Okay.
Okay, ready?
Did I see it?
This is Justin Bieber's ex-girlfriend that
Oh.
everybody's really obsessed with all the time.
Nah.
Okay.
Who
Selena
was it?
Gomez.
Okay.
She just won a Grammy she was the third Black woman to win a Grammy of Album of the Year this year at the Grammys. She had an album called Alligator Bites Don't Heal, Doechii. This is Zendaya's boyfriend. He was also in Spider-Man, Tom Holland. This is who I just mentioned.
Oh, the girl is Tom Holland's girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay, got her.
This is the new film that just came out that also has
E.T.
no,
Star Wars.
it was with Bill Skarsgård, and he plays a vampire in it, and it's based on an old wives' tale / old.
You know what? I should have a
Nosferatu.
TV. It'd be easier if I had a TV to know these things.
You're not gonna get this one
Okay,
either.
thank you.
This is the Netflix series that is based in Korea, where they do all of the games so they don't die.
Yeah, Squid Games.
Yes.
We got one.
Yeah, we did get one.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Should we
okay.
get into actual content
Yeah,
now?
let's do that.
I think we did pretty good. I think we did better than most people probably would
I
have.
think if we had two other people, we would trounce them.
Yeah, I agree.
I looked at that giraffe clip last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were like.
I'm like, "Ooh!" I was like so impressed that you guessed giraffe. That was crazy.
I went through. Your birthday is coming up,
It is.
and so I went on a deep dive on Amanda and Bill, and I started looking at like our old shit, like Facebook stuff from 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of that where we said the same words. But remember the one time we were in my office and we were sitting in those chairs across from my desk and we were talking to each other, but we kept talking at the exact same time.
Yeah, we were like, stop it.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And then we did that on one of our very first live podcasts. And
Mhm.
we were like, but it would.
Like, how does this keep happening? Stop talking over me.
Yep. So it's fun to be back. I
is.
think that we could win money at that game.
I think so too.
Here's my problem with it is I don't do pop culture. So I'm out of the zeitgeist.
Yeah, and it's really funny because we have lots of generational difference between us. So like the things that you would be able to guess really easily or describe really easily, I would have no context for. You
Right.
know?
Right. So I saw, so this, where this all started was with this movie, Four Christmases that I watched last night, which has Vince Vaughn in it and Reese Witherspoon. And I love Vince Vaughn. I just do. And Jon Favreau together. Did you ever see Swingers?
Mm-mm.
It's like one of their first movies, but it's like Wedding Crashers only for Christmas,
Oh, cool. Okay.
which is a great
That's
movie.
really interesting.
Yeah. You have not seen it?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, invest the $3.99 in it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep, it's worth it. Unless you have HBO Max and it's free.
Oh, I do. Okay, I'll watch it.
Cool.
Nice.
You should watch it.
I will.
It's really funny. And they played this game in it. And then that reminded me of a skit on Saturday Night Live. Who was it that was on Saturday Night Live? The lady, the girl?
Ariana Grande?
No. You said, oh, she was on Saturday Night Live. And I'm like, was it Tina Fey?
Kate
Wait.
McKinnon?
Oh, okay. She plays the piano.
Oh, cool.
What were we talking about? Oh, Saturday Night Live. So they had a skit where they played Taboo. And there was 3 couples from the neighborhood. And one couple was brand new. And it was Aubrey Plaza. And I love Aubrey Plaza. Oh, my God.
R.I.P. to her husband, by the way.
What happened?
He unfortunately lost his life by suicide.
That sucks ass, man.
Yeah. Really difficult.
I have no words for that. I'm sorry.
Aubrey Plaza.
Oh
she
yeah,
was in
and
something.
so they're new in the neighborhood. These couples don't know them, and so the first clue is like, he says, "You were on this night we met," and she goes, "Parole," and he's like, "No," and she's like, "Ketamine," he's like, "No," and she's like, "Fire," and he's like, "Yes."
You were on parole, you were on ketamine, and you were on fire.
Yep, the night we met. It's hilarious.
That
It's
is
a great,
so funny.
great skit, and the other couple's like, "What?" And she's when it's her turn, she's like, "Okay, you tell me I can never buy any more of these. A gun." It's fun. It's really funny.
That sounds really funny. Should we answer the question that we have?
Yeah, is there a question?
Yeah, you sent me one the other day.
Oh, good.
What is something that might be complicated for others that you can explain or do comfortably?
I like that question. And I gave you an example of it earlier today, like less than an hour ago. And my interpretation of that question is this way. My friend Lex says that something that's intuitive to one person that's not intuitive to the population at large is often overlooked as a gift by that person because they think, much like Taylor Tomlinson thought everyone got tied up in the backyard on the 4th of July, they think everyone's intuitive, or they think everyone is really good at scheduling, or they think everyone is good at following through, whatever it is. And they're not. And so you happen to be very intuitive when it comes to people.
Well, I think that was unfortunately against my will learned skill, but hey, it's been really beneficial in the workforce.
Not going to argue with you on any of that. Because you are, and my comment to you was that's not intuitive to the rest of us.
Yeah.
And that's an example of something that I think you're good at.
Good, because I was having trouble figuring out an answer, so that was a great one.
For me, I think meeting people, and
oh yeah, that's not mine.
And
that's not something that that's very complicated for me.
Just finding out what's gonna make somebody want to talk to you.
And
I'm pretty decent at it.
I think too, like we make up for like each other's strengths and weaknesses in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah.
And that it's like boots on the ground, head in the clouds kind of thing.
Yep.
Like you're a very big picture person, and that's really comfortable for you. And for me, I'm very like boots on the ground. Like I have to flesh out how everything's going to work out and figure out every single piece to the puzzle before I even think big picture, before I can even get there.
Okay.
So we do a really good job of like you giving me an idea and me fleshing out how it's going to happen or how it's not going to happen.
That's a great example. And I'm going to go back to one thing you said. And I can't remember how you said it. You said, I'm the big picture person. That's comfortable for me or easy for me, or it's not comfortable anymore. It was comfortable, but it's not, because I am that and I'm not the follow through person. So
that makes it a bit challenging.
Right.
You need a secretary.
I do need someone that is responsible for all the things that I can't do.
So a case manager.
Exactly. There's a title for that. No, I mean with work, because I'm really good at what I do, and what I do is open doors.
Yeah, and that was a really powerful thing that we were able to come together and achieve in the beginning of us working together, and not in the very beginning, but like we got our flow, right? We settled into a flow of that dynamic of where you opened doors, and I, helped curate the floor plan.
Yeah, I like that. Curate the floor plan. Yeah, fuck. I mean, this. I love working with you. I said to. Remember, I said it to. I was watching Big Bang Theory and we were talking about it, and it's like, can you imagine working with someone for 12 years, every day of the week, and then all of a sudden you can't anymore? That was your life. And I was like, okay, I just got to say this out loud. Nobody can take Amanda away from me. I can't imagine there being a day when, there will, obviously, but when I can't come down here and or you can't come up
Unless
there.
I take over this place, world domination style.
You don't want this place. This place is magical and it does miracles for people, but this is not what you want to run.
I think that my emotional state is... I think, one, I need to get my boundaries in check before I would ever be able to be in control of an organization, first and foremost. Because I think that would be my biggest downfall if that were to ever happen, is boundaries are not something I will ever master, but not something I'm still very good at. I still need to, I've gotten so much better than when I first got here, but it's still something that I need to, flesh out for myself before I'd ever be able to do that.
A million times better. And yeah.
And I think just having, a framework, and I think for me, this is why I'm so, logistics focused, is for me, having a framework for literally anything, or having, a guidebook for anything, helps me, calm down my anxiety. You're a very, let's just go for it kind of person, or you used to be. I don't know if you still are in that way.
Yeah.
But you're like, let's just do it. Let's just go for it, And I'm just I have to work out all the kinks first. I have to make sure everything is in place before I go for it.
You know what? You saw some of that today because we had a staff meeting and I changed some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't figure out how we were going to do it. but
you said, that's not correct, but I don't have a solution for it.
But then we figured out one.
Yeah, exactly.
So
together, which is why, working in partnership with other people is so important.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep, exactly. What else? Do you, I'm trying to think if there's something else I see in you that,
I like this, that we're pushing it back on each other. What's something you might be complicated for others that you can explain or do comfortably? You're very good at saying stuff how it is and being vocal about how you feel things are, and then curating it in a way that is digestible for another person. So saying correct me if I'm wrong, but this is how I see it.
Okay.
And then you kind of saying it, and then me being well, I never thought about that perspective. That definitely makes sense completely to me now that you say that. Whereas in my brain the whole time I was warped and stuck on other things, and I wasn't able to vocalize it in that plain way of you just say it like it is. And for me, when I try to explain myself or say things how I feel, sometimes it's very convoluted because I have a history of over-explaining. So it's really difficult for me to vocalize myself sometimes in that way. And I think that you do a good job of just being no, we're going to cut that shit out and that's going to be the end of it.
Thank you.
Which is great and really helps me out and has helped me out in the past a lot of you being that's not your responsibility, nor should that be your responsibility. So we're going to figure out what we can do. Which is why when you're not around, when you haven't been around, it's been both a blessing and a curse for me because you were always kind of that sounding board for me.
Yeah.
Of oh no, that's totally fine that you did that, or maybe we should look at it a different way, right?
What was good about it? Be careful.
Oh, because when you were around and I have you here, it's we can bounce off ideas with each other, and you can kind of put me in my place when I am.
Oh no, I got all that. What you said though, what I heard you say was you weren't here, and that was good and bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the good part about you not being here was that I had to kind of fall on my face a few times and learn some things myself.
Oh, okay.
I had to trial and error it and really kind of learn the hard way of getting those experiences of I'm not going to have somebody that just sits here and tells me how it is or tell me I shouldn't do this thing because of A, B, and C, or be really, really tough on me. So in the long run, it could be better for me. I had to go and do those things and then figure out, oh, I'm going to fall on my face and go through that experience. And it made me a better person because I learned from that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And the way I took it was, oh shit, I let you down.
No, not at all. Because you have to go through those experiences where you fail to fly.
This is true. Yeah.
You baby birded me, just
baby birded me.
Which was really helpful for me because I need to prove to myself that I can do things. I need to be able to prove to myself that I can do really hard things and I can stand in my power and I can be in control of things because there are so many things that were happening where I was constantly like going to you for approval and making sure that it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when I didn't have somebody to go to for approval, I quickly realized I didn't have anybody to go to for approval. So I just had to, anchor into my internal like trust
Yeah.
and know that, okay, I know that this is the right thing. And so I'm going to do it because I know that it is the right thing. If it happens to not be the right thing, which has happened before, and, so be it, that's life. But if this happens to not be the right thing, all I can do is take accountability for that and move forward.
Do you think that you're able now to make a lot more of those decisions autonomously than you could have 6 years ago?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. No, 6 years ago, I was a mess. I was young. I was, fumbling my way through this place. Although I did come in here with a lot more skill and, just a lot more passion and vigor and excitement and, a lot more than I thought that I did, looking back right at the time, I felt like such an imposter. I felt like I didn't know what I was doing, but, looking back on everything that I've accomplished and like everything that I was able to accomplish when I got here in the first few years, due in part to a lot of your help and a lot of your guidance, is, I did do a lot and I was capable of a lot of things. And no, I did not have boundaries, but that was a lesson that I had to learn. Like I had to learn through those experiences to learn at all. Had I not had any of those experiences, it would have led to me not understanding how important and valuable boundaries are.
And you're exactly right. And as for the work boundaries, I was not in a position to help train you in any way because I didn't have any.
Right, exactly. We were just fumbling around together.
Right.
The blind leading the blind.
I tell people we were like kids trying to raise each other.
Yeah. No, seriously. That's very much kind of what it felt like. Yeah.
And we've gotten a shit ton of a long way on that.
Yeah.
Which is really great.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is we both kind of grew up a little bit.
We did. A lot. Yeah.
But we still have our youthful spirit.
We do. A lot. Yes, we do. What else was it? Okay, that's you. And you did me. Did I do you twice? I told you about the
something.
No, there is another one. You have an ability to just what embarrassed me on the taboo thing. I don't know. I can't talk to the people that we need to reach, but you can, because, and not just because you're young, but because of your experience. Because I think that you have the ability to. When I think of mental health, and especially I'm not 111 now, it used to be you were depressed or you were crazy. And now, there's such a continuum. And what you have been through with your family specifically puts you in a place to really be a part of a community that I can't be a part of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that there's more need for that community today than there ever has been.
Oh, like the trauma aspect?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I definitely agree with that as well. But I don't think that is, I don't know, because I think it really just depends on the person, because there might be something that you could provide them that I can't even with my lived experience.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. But as a general rule, you command respect when you speak because you speak from experience. And I don't speak about things that I can't. So It's not like I'm mouthing off, about shit I can't back up. It's just not my wait a minute, do I?
Well, no.
That's so I think, and that is all encompassed by what I should have said was the state of Ohio took particular interest in you and your ability to communicate with people your age and younger. And that's what I see too. Same thing they did.
Yeah.
Which is really cool because they like me too at one time. And so you and I were superstars.
I've kind of fallen off the map with them too, so it's all good.
Well, I lost the map.
I got a little too old. I aged out of the system.
Aged out. But that was really cool for a minute.
For a minute.
Yeah.
I'm doing a youth training coming up here soon.
Are you?
Yeah.
I
that'd be cool.
see. What's really cool about that is, and this still happens, and I love it. You'll see people years from now, and you won't remember them, and they'll be like, "Oh, Amanda, why?" And you're like, "What are you doing now?" And they'll be like, "Blah," and you'll be like, "Oh my god, blah." It's really
I still
cool.
do that all the time.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
In our staff meeting, we were going over some stuff that happened, and somebody made a really nice donation to us on behalf of one of the members who's a family member of them. And we had to take a minute and own that and say, wow, for someone to take their time to even make a donation, let alone the fact that it's a lot of money that they didn't have to do.
Exactly.
That says that we're doing some things that are really valuable to them. And we're all a part of that.
And that's what you're good at too, that I'm not the best at.
What's that?
Speaking.
Well, I hope so. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want
No, I'm good at speaking, but like the way that you lock in with that tone and you're able to express like this building and what we do here in a way that like is understandable to a wider audience and like kind of everybody. Like the way that you're able to do that, I think is really powerful. It's a really powerful skill that I've been trying to hone in on that I don't necessarily think that I do as well as you do.
I appreciate that very, very much because I try to do that, and
You succeed.
And I think I'm a good storyteller.
You are a great storyteller. That's where I fall flat. I'm a great writer, and that's where my strength comes in. I'm a great communicator in that I'm a great vocalizer. Like I can project, right? I can think of things to say very quickly. Whereas when I tried, and I think it is a part of my disorder as well. I will, use that as an excuse. But I will, say that is a part of going through trauma, is that when you speak about things in relation to trauma or things that even bring up any type of emotion within you, for me, what happens is I just dissociate, which then when I dissociate, it makes it really hard to finish a sentence.
Yep.
Or to like vocalize what I'm saying. Even mentioning the word dissociation, sometimes like my brain's like, oh, here we are. Hello. Welcome.
You rang?
Right. Exactly. No, exactly. And so it can be difficult for me. And that's why sometimes you'll see on these episodes or when you and I are talking of when my speech is a lot more slower and I'm trying to figure out what to say and I'm really struggling, like those kinds of things.
Well, your eyes too, because you're like, I don't recognize any of this.
Yeah.
This is what your eyes look like.
And that's exactly what dissociation is.
Okay.
It's like, because I struggle with both DP and DR. DPDR is depersonalization and derealization. So I struggle with both of those things.
What's derealization?
When nothing feels real.
Oh shit, I had that once a long time ago.
So depersonalization is when you don't feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, because sometimes they confuse me a lot. But one is basically where you don't feel like a person in your body and you're kind of like outside of your body, just kind of like hovering over, and you're not necessarily very grounded at all. And then the other one, I think it's derealization, is when everything looks kind of like a magazine or it looks like you're in a movie, or it basically feels like, for me, what mine feels like is that I am in a dream. Like the way that I feel, and I lucid dream too, so it's very complicated.
Can you do that on purpose?
No.
Okay.
So everything in my reality feels very dreamlike.
Mm-hmm.
And the coolest thing happened to me. I don't know if I talked to you about this on the last podcast, but because people who experience dissociation are not grounded, it's a lot more of a difficult process to do things like somatic experiencing or EMDR. Because
what's somatic experiencing?
Somatic experiencing is like getting in touch with your full body.
Okay.
So it's like emotional and physical combination release.
Okay.
So it's like a form of processing through trauma.
Okay.
Utilizing, physical body. And so I had a conversation.
Because the body keeps score.
Yep. Like, so me and my therapist had a conversation, and my therapist was like, and I think I did mention this, but she was basically like, I took your case.
You did.
Yeah. I took your case to a bunch of my, clinician friends and asked them, am I doing enough? Which was really emotional for me.
That's freaking awesome.
Really awesome.
I would totally get that. Yeah.
And then it made me realize that like there's a certain amount of safety and like groundedness and not dissociated that you have to be to really get any work done. And so that's kind of where the line goes for me when it comes to like to wrap it full circle, is when it comes to like communicating and storytelling. Sometimes I'll have that ability if I'm really grounded in the moment and I'm not specifically talking about something that makes me super anxious, which isn't very often because everything makes me anxious. So I will sometimes be able to ring in that ability if it is the right time and place, but for the most part, it's just I go away.
Well, here's where I was going. My birthday is in July. It's the very end of July, which makes me a Leo.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna bring this back around. I had a conversation with a guy who's a reporter for one of the TV channels here. A couple conversations in the last week about a couple stories that he wants to do here. And I love that.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
I love that.
That's exciting.
Because I get to tell the story and I get, to set the story up. And so we have some really cool stuff coming up and I'm really grateful for it.
That's news. Breaking news.
It is breaking
That's
news.
exciting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Thank you.
That's great.
Yeah, we have 2 so far. And where I was, where I would like to see that is I tell people, I was telling Melissa this, just get me in the room.
That's all you need,
get
honestly.
Me in the room and let me do the rest. And part of the getting in the room is the follow-up that comes after. And that's where I've just fallen down horribly.
Yeah.
But the conversation that we had earlier, about having a team approach to things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is the kind of shit that can make stuff happen.
And listen, if this is ever a situation, and you can let me know for real, because this is ever a situation where you get in the room with somebody and you're like, okay, I'll follow up with you, and you don't feel like you can do it, let me know. I will follow up with them and CC you on the email.
That's what I'm looking. Yeah. Hey. Okay.
And I don't have a problem doing that, and that takes me 2 seconds.
I know. I love that. I can't.
Because I'm the type of person I've learned throughout my life that I cannot procrastinate.
Ooh, yeah.
Procrastination used to be my default mode.
Yep.
I learned in this building, I cannot do that. So I have learned when something is in front of my face, I need to do it right now or it's not going to get done at all.
Good for you.
I need to do it when I have the inspiration, and I need to do it because, I have a whole project that I need to get done before the end of February that I'm procrastinating because it's stressing me out because I didn't do it when I had the inspiration.
I completely understand that.
So if you ever need to be like, hey, I met with this guy, I just cannot send this email. If you need a body double, just let me know. I'll come in the office and I'll sit with you.
Yeah. Oh, that made me think of Mills. She was good about that stuff.
She really was.
It was Melissa. Melissa and I were talking about Big Bang Theory. And I'm not coming into an office where a man does not. I'm not doing it. So your birthday is coming up, and it's the week after next, and it's a big one. Can I say how old you're going to be?
It's next Sunday.
Oh, that's the week after next.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Technically.
Big old 3-0. I'm going to be 30.
What do you want? What can I get you?
A lobotomy? Just kidding.
I don't think we do that anymore. Oh, no, we don't do that anymore.
Just a fun mental health joke.
We still do.
I don't know. I what do you get a 30-year-old?
You're hard to buy for.
Why? How?
I'm a good present buyer, though, because you know me. I want to be thoughtful about it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get you a gift card to Ollie's. I mean,
you'll give me a gift card to Chipotle or Starbucks.
Five
Below, Chipotle, Starbucks.
Mm-mm.
Hot Heads lately, Curito.
No, I'm coming through on this one. It's not going to be a gift card.
Okay.
And you know what? In fact, I shouldn't even ask. It was disingenuous of me to even ask you what you might want because I already know what I'm getting you.
Oh, great. Well done.
It's going to be a hard no.
Is it an electrical scooter?
Oh, my God. It's not.
That'd be good for you. You should get yourself an electric scooter. You could ride it to work every day.
No, I couldn't. I could ride it down my street one time to leave for work, and then I would be killed. And you know that. I have one scooter experience.
That is so true. I totally forgot about that. Where you got rug burn on your head.
I sure did.
And concrete burn on your head.
I got concrete burn on my head because I crashed. I wiped out downtown.
You quite literally crashed out.
I sure did. I did on a date.
That was so funny, man.
Oh, you know what the best part of that date was before the scooter race? Was when we were at dinner and she said, if you were a serial killer, what would your signature move be? And I said, well, I guess I'd like meet a girl online on some dating app, maybe Bumble or something, text her for a week, and then agree to meet in a public place, maybe downtown in a nice restaurant, which we were at. And she said, haha, very funny, I would cut their eyelids off. And I'm like, and then she's like, look at me when I'm talking to you. And I'm like, oh, that's terrifying, but a good one. That's a good one. Cut your eyelids off so you would look at me when I'm talking to you.
That is wild.
Yep. She's in prison now. No, I'm kidding.
You really got me.
I
You
did.
really got
Your
me.
face.
You really got me. 'Cause if that really happened, that's exactly how you would say it too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That
Yep.
is so funny.
Yeah, she killed 8 people.
but
16 eyelids.
she never hit you back up after the scooter incident, did she?
Nope. And you know what's really cool about the scooter incident? I was wearing my favorite shirt, and it's a Hugo Boss shirt, and it's long sleeve, and it has these little tiny HBs all
Mhm.
over it, which are my kids' initials, which I thought was really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I got grease all over it because it was in a parking garage where I wiped out, and it all came out.
Oh,
Still my
That's
favorite
a-
shirt.
that's a fun story.
Yep.
It's a fun end to that story.
I know, right? Yeah, that was cool. What are you doing this weekend?
I have so many birthdays. I have so many Aquarius men in my life that it's actually not okay, and I need to get rid of all of them
Okay.
because
Like-
I want it to be all about me. It's
Welcome
February.
to
It's
my
my
world.
month. Everybody needs to step aside. No,
That's
I'm
true.
kidding. I probably have birthday celebrations tonight. I do have birthday celebrations on Saturday, not for me, for my friends. Sunday, I'm probably not doing anything.
You know, watch the Super Bowl?
Oh, that's right. It is. I literally watched Kendrick Lamar's Apple Music interview like yesterday when I was stuck in traffic, and I cried
Really?
because it was so sweet.
Really?
Yeah. It's all about community and representing the culture, and I was like,
Really? That's us. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
it was really cool. It really made me cry because there was like a little kid that asked a question, and that's all it takes.
That's really cool.
So,
I always
what are you doing?
I always turn off the halftime show. I'll watch Super Bowl.
Kendrick Lamar is the halftime performer. You have to watch it.
Okay, I will.
I'll be mad at you if you don't.
I will then. But you know what it's turned into? It's just turned into a weird display.
Who do you want to win?
I don't really care.
Me neither. It's a fucking Eagles and Chiefs. Who cares?
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I have a prediction. I think Saquon Barkley, who was a running back for the Eagles, is probably going to have like 6 or 7 miles of rushing. So the Eagles are probably going to trounce them, is what I think.
I hope so.
I look for
Because
Eagles beat down.
It would really, 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 really make me so happy to see the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes lose by a lot
You know what's really
and
interesting about-
frequently.
I get that, and your husband feels the same way. And it's cool that he came up earlier.
Yeah.
I could have just said his middle name is Lee, and he's your husband.
Yeah,
You
literally.
were
I mean,
done.
that's exactly. We did that at the bar the other day with my friends, and that's exactly what my friend Maureen said. She was like, "It's your husband, Bengals," and I said, "Go girl."
That's awesome.
And I was like, "Oh yeah." It's hilarious. What are you doing this weekend?
Super Bowl. Tomorrow.
You going anywhere fun for the Super Bowl, or are you just gonna watch it at your house?
I no. I'll be somewhere. I don't know who. I don't know where we're going.
Cool.
Tomorrow something's going on. I can't think.
Shamara
Of it. I want to go to what's it called? Lost and Found
Lost
and
and
Day Drink.
Found. Yeah.
Yeah, I may do that.
Okay.
I may do that. That's fun stuff. And I'll get a lift, and they'll pour me into my house.
There you go.
Hey, I saw that our friend Kat has a CD, an album.
It is a written piece on a classical album.
Okay.
So very exciting. It is another one that she's done. She's done a few now, I think.
Can I get them on Apple Music?
I think you actually might be able to
Okay,
when
cool.
they are released. I'm sure that you probably can.
Cool.
I'll have to look more into that, but yeah.
So she wrote
She wrote-
prose for it.
Yeah, she wrote prose to one of the musical arrangements.
That's really cool.
Which is very cool. I went and saw the other one, Bones and All, that her and her dad worked on together, and I saw that live as he performed it, and it played on the screen, and it was the most emotionally moving experience that I've ever experienced. And
No
it was
kidding.
so amazing and so wonderful. And I was literally a ball of tears afterwards because it was so freaking cool. It was like her dad like arranging it completely understood, which I know that he does not understand, but he understood like the things that she was saying in such a way that he was able to literally put it to music. It was just the most insane thing I've ever seen. It was so cool.
He's a composer.
Yeah.
So that's really emotional to hear. What I heard was they had a really hard time communicating in a way that made her feel understood, but they can come together in this ground. That's really cool.
Yeah, isn't that
'Cause
neat?
you know what? I tell people this. You've heard this. You never know what it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what it's going to be, but something is there that is going to get some attention. Something's there. It's going to create a spark. Something's there. It's going to make you want to get up in the morning. If you can find that and present that to people as a way to heal, so that you're doing what you love, and it turns out that it's fixing you. Friggin' awesome.
Me with writing, yeah.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
I got. Where was that performed that you saw?
CCM.
That's in the Corbett Theater. The big one. I love that.
Oh, it was
That's
really,
a cool
really
place.
cool. It was so neat.
That's really neat.
Yeah, it was awesome. Such a cool experience.
What a cool way to describe it too. And that's got to be cathartic.
Oh, it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I've never experienced anything like that.
The way you stated it, he was able to interpret her words musically. That's badass.
It was the most insane thing I've ever seen. It was so freaking cool. And it's so cool that like that's something that she gets to do because it's magnificent. And it's kind of a lost art form, It's something that not a lot of people are into anymore. It's something that not a lot of people really connect with. But like in that moment, I was like, holy crap, this needs to be sold to the entire world because this could, world peace.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And that may just be because I have an extreme adoration for
Totally
Kat, but like,
excited.
but yeah.
How's she doing?
Good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I haven't seen her in a little bit. We need to hang out a lot more, but her and I have both been crashing out about life. So
I got an X-ray today. Actually, I got like 6 of them
okay.
on my feet
Oh,
because they have to see if they have to,
amputate
I'll
it.
talk with my toe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any results back from that? Did they tell you if they need to amputate it yet?
No, but the nurse that was the X-ray tech, she's like, okay, let's get one more, and it was on the foot that has the problem, and she's like, okay, now we just have to wait for this one to develop's not the word, but to show up, and she's like, okay, you can go. Make an appointment. No, she didn't say that. But I wanted to say, okay, what do you know? What do you see? What's there?
Yeah, I don't know why they're not just transparent. That pisses me off. But probably because like they don't want to say anything and be wrong, and they want to just make sure that the doctor interprets properly. I don't know.
I think probably I would just, if it was the weekend, I'd be like, hey, you're good. I know I'm not supposed to tell you that, but you're good.
No, literally.
Even if they're not, because I can't read an X-ray. But
Bullseye! All right. We've been going for about 48 minutes.
That was fun.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good one. We started off with a game and we ended it with wise words.
We did start with a game.
Yeah. What is your affirmation for the week ahead?
Oh, we never do this.
No, I'm throwing this on you last minute.
Okay. So an affirmation is something good about myself that.
Yeah, it could be whatever you want. Like, so just something you can tell yourself to make yourself feel like calm, cool, collected, to help a moment of gratitude throughout the week. Just like a little thing that you can tell yourself that's going to keep you grounded.
This helps, and it's coming in here to this building, and I do this, and I do it mindfully. I come in and I say thank you for letting me be here.
Wow.
Because this place, I need to be here.
Yeah.
So that's one. Because and it's an affirmation because I deserve to be here.
Yeah.
Because this place is better when I'm here.
Exactly. It absolutely.
And that's my
is.
affirmation. What's yours?
My affirmation is also this place is better when I'm here.
That's true.
No, I'm kidding. Mine is probably more I'm safe in my body.
That's a hard one for you. I'm glad to hear you say that.
Mm-hmm.
That you're able to say that. There were lots of times when you could not.
Mm-mm.
That's not a
So-
happy note to end on. I mean, it is a happy thing. Shane Gillis said something very funny. No, it was Bill Burr.
Have you watched Tires?
Yeah. Have you watched it and liked it? You have a face like I like it. I watched
It
the
was
first two
it was pretty.
episodes.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes too, and then I didn't watch it anymore
That's
after
what I
that. So it was good for like a background show.
Oh, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Bill Burr, I think it was, he said, if you are prepping for the apocalypse and storing things in your house and you do not own weapons to defend that with, you are collecting supplies for the biggest bully on the block. I was like, that's exactly what's happening. I don't have to get ready for anything. I just have to wait around. And then when shit happens, I just go, open up. What else you got? I'm gonna need a snow cone machine with that. Order it on Amazon.
So you're the biggest bully on the block, huh?
Not at all, but that's what that implied.
Yeah.
I thought you would go, wait a minute. No, I'm not even allowed to own a BB gun.
Go shoot your eye out, kid.
Hey, listen to this. I had a BB rifle when I was growing up, and I got it when I was like 6 years old. And I was 7 at my grandparents' house, and my dad was taking me for a walk in the woods, and we were shooting shit. And there was a can on the ground. I think I told the story before, and it had a bug on it. And I'm like, I'm going to shoot that. And so I shot it. Of course, I missed. And so I got down right next to the can on the ground with the rifle like this and pulled the trigger, and it bounced off the can and hit me right here in the orbital of my left eye. And my dad goes, can you see? And I'm like, yeah, it missed my eye. And he's like, don't tell your mom. I almost shot my eye out
You
with a
literally
rifle.
almost shot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I did almost.
That's wild.
So no, I had firearms and eye. Is
That's
that right?
well. That's a great way to end off.
Firearms.
Gun safety, everybody. Gun
Yeah,
safety,
There you go. Don't give it to me.
and also peer support changes lives. Do you see the little bag we have behind?
Those are nice.
Yay! All right, bye everybody.
Bye. Have a good weekend. Well, we made it for